Good morning, buzzers. Easter. Those of you that have made it, are you watching this record? Did you not know that the clocks were going forward 1 hour in the UK overnight? It's my fault, really, isn't it? I should have mentioned it yesterday. I should have sent out a message and an email. It is 7:30 a.m. UK time. Yes, it is. You may think it's 6:30, but it's not. It's 7:30 a.m. The clocks have gone forward for British summertime, and lots of people have been caught out by it, I think, or are just staying in bed. Good morning to you. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It is just our friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. And we're live. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We're live on the Buzz50 homepage. And we're live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And I am surprised how many people have managed to come in at the right time. We've got Carrie May, Captain Blue, Pronto, Restless Again, Rubes, Walligator, Fee, Midnight and Bookworm. And I'll be coming back here again at 8:30 to catch the people that think it is 7:30 still. Right, my fault. Sorry about this. So, not my fault that the clocks have changed, but my fault that I didn't. Morning, Michael, says Restless Again. What a lovely pair of slippers you're wearing. Smiling ever so admirably and admitting envious palpitations. Exhibiting. Very good. Yeah, as it happens, Restless Again, because we give out points for flattery and bribery. I am actually wearing, or was, a lovely pair of slippers. They are a lovely pair of slippers. They're new as well. So interesting that you should know that. I can't believe I woke up at this time, says Midnight. Viv will be here at 8:30 a.m, says Fee. Yes. Missed the bus, says Captain Blue. Right. You're lovely. I knew, says Restless Again. We've got two jokes in the Buzz50 joke off. They're both a little bit near the edge in one way or another. We've got a mystery voice for you to try and identify. The bus driver actually was on time, says Midnight. A mystery voice for you to identify. Same voice as yesterday, because nobody guessed the voice yesterday. We've got a tune from a film that I'm surprised hasn't been guessed yet. The idea is we play the tune and you guess which film it's from. And we've got something else. What song are these words from? What song are these words from? Where we read out what the words are, and you guess what song they're from. Do you know, I can't multitask. I'm trying to read what people are typing in the Good Morning Buzzers room as well as talking, and it just doesn't. Mystery film, says Restless Again. Everything you've ever wanted to know about life, but Viv wasn't answering her phone. Very good. Spot the Easter eggs, says Prompto. That would be good, wouldn't it? Wonder if we can do that. These are the words. What is the song? Tell me, Mr. James. Now, just what did you accomplish? And then the next words, that note was given to me by Bing Crosby. That's really the words from the song. Are they, Walligator? Was I meant to read that out? I think I was. Right, Lady in Red 57 has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Well done for joining us at the right time, because, of course, the clocks have gone forward here in the UK, and I forgot to tell anyone. Who is this mystery voice? It is an Englishman. What is it? Let me check. Let me check something. Have a listen to the voice while I check something.
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Airfield. They're still going, don't forget. You know, the people 26 years old, he's still going, you know. But yeah, of course, that was on
an Englishman. I can't give you a clue just at the moment, but that is an Englishman, and it's worth 10,000 buzzer points if you can guess who it is first. And Walligator saying, that is it, Mike. Good job. George Formby says Restless Again. No. Happy Easter, says Lady in Red. Sting says Restless Again. Bruce Welsh says Midnight. No, no, no. So we've got two things going. What song are these words from? Tell me, Mr. James. Now, just what did you accomplish? That note was given to me by Bing Crosby. Those are the words from the song. Next week, so I may not make it here, as will be 4:30 p.m. too early in the afternoon. Oh dear, poor Rubes. What are we going to do about that? And the voice is this. Who's this?
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Harefield. They're still going. Don't forget, the people 26 years old. He's still going. But yeah, of course, that was on our mind yesterday, and a good friend of ours.
Any idea who that is? And Cliff Richard says midnight. Hank Marvin says midnight. No. Bookworm 2013 has left the room. Yes, it is Cliff, says Rubes. No, it isn't, says Mike. What song? No, I can't even twist that to make it sound right. What film is this song from?
It's not my way to love you just when no one's looking.
And it was voted Best Original Song. So it's a song from a film. Best Original Song. Sounds like one of the Shadows, says Midnight. Gordon says Captain Blue. Brian Bennett says midnight. Oh, I see. I read them the wrong way around. Brian Bennett says midnight. No, his brother says Captain Blue. Gordon Bennett. A cowboy movie, says Rubes. Well, is it? Is it a cowboy movie? Let me have a quick look. Because it's been running for that long, I've sort of forgotten what it's from. So let me Google it and see if it is indeed a cowboy movie. Well, now, interestingly, having Googled it, I got it off a list of films. It's now telling me that it's an American musical drama TV series. No, it's a film from 1976. Oh, okay, no problem. It's live, this. If you want to prove whether it is live or not, call up on Skype or call up via one of the numbers and you can say Happy Easter and Good Morning Buzzers to all the people who are listening from all around the world. Less than usual. Yes, it was a film. An American satirical musical comedy drama film. That's what it was. So it looks as if I don't know whether it was a cowboy one. It doesn't tell me here. Cary Grant, says Rubes. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Paint your wagon, says Restless again. Show us your screen, Mike, says Midnight. No. Bookworm 2013 has joined us again. Rhinestone Cowboy, says Pronto. It is, says Rubes. Song The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. No. Breakfast at Tiffany's, says Rubes. No. Singular Witch has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Happy Easter to you, Singular Witch. We are running an hour early because the clocks have changed here. Do the clocks change there in France? We're truly international. We are all over the place. We are from all over the world. If you're watching from anywhere else in the world, of course, it won't be 7:30 a.m. UK time. It'll be whatever time you are. And hopefully we'll find out what time it is and where you are a little bit later on. For now, let's do joke number one. Now, I've warned you. Yes, 8:39 here, says Singular Witch. Happy Easter to everyone, says Midnight. Confessions of a Window Cleaner, says Restless again, in the absence of Viv Huff. So this is joke number one. The idea is, if you've joined us for the first time ever and you're wondering what's going on, it is just a friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. UK time, 7 days a week, where we just get together interactively. Midnight Huffington, says Restless again. No. Film Nashville, says Fee. Nashville, says Fee, for being the film that this song's from. Before we go to the joke, we've got to have another look at this and check it out.
It's not my way to love you just when no one's looking.
It is Keith Carradine
My way to take
singing I'm Easy,
I'm not sure.
which was the best original song in 1976 from
To see what's going on.
The film
beside me.
Nashville.
Love, you won't be me.
It's gone at last.
Free.
Please guessed it.
Please stop pulling at my
Annie Get Your Gun was the movie. No, Rubes.
You won't
Well
take the
done,
things
Fee.
to make me wanna hear.
There's no handmade for you to dance around to celebrate. Viv's not made it this morning.
You're not half as free to wander as you claim.
So thank you for that. Thank you for guessing that. We can move on to another one tomorrow. It's been running for a while, that. So that was the tune was I'm Easy from Keith Carradine. It was the best original song in 1976, or voted so, for the film Nashville, which Fee guessed and gets 10,000 buzzer points. I bet Fee Googled, says Rubes. I bet he did. He might have done. No, he probably didn't. Who knows? Can't tell, can we? The cameras only work one way here. Great. So let's have a listen to joke, or goggles, says Rubes. Let's have a look and a listen at joke number one, sent in by a buzzer. Well, we've got to make the best use of the internet, says Midnight. Yes, that's what it's there for. A bank robber walks up to one of his hostages and says to him, "Did you see my face?" That's how they talk, bank robbers, you see. "Did you see my face?" The hostage shakes and says, "Yes." The robber shoots the man. He turns to the next man. "Did you see my face?" And this man says, "No, but I think my wife caught a glimpse." Is that funny? Or is it mean and nasty? David, 1950, has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room just in time to be able to vote for joke number one. And you can vote anything from 0 if you thought it was rubbish or in bad taste, through to 10 if you thought it was absolutely amazing. Anything in between, no decimals and no fractions. Oh, we've got a 3 from, we got a 2 from Rubes, who heard the joke before we did. We've got a 3 from Pronto. We've got a 7 from Restless again. We've got a 1 from Fee. We've got an 8 from Midnight. We've got a chicken and avocado salad from Rubes, which is very nice. We've got an 8 from Bookworm. We've got Singular Witch Mid, can't have brekkie wobbly coffee at any others. Oh, wobbly coffee. Yes, we know all about wobbly coffee, don't we, on here? 7 from Walligator for the joke. That was joke number 1. We've got joke number 2 coming up after the break. Missed it. Sorry, says Captain Blue. What, missed the joke? Do you want it again? Let's do the joke again for Captain Blue, just in case. A bank robber walks up to one of his hostages and asks, Did you see my face? And the hostage says, "Yes." The robber shoots the man. He then turns to the next man. "And did you see my face?" This man says, "No, but I think my wife did." Good or bad? We've got 2, 3, 7, 1, 8, 8, 7. That is quite high scoring. No, Mike, you'll get confused with the sums. Rubes gives it a 3, who gave it a 2 earlier on. I noticed that. That's it for joke number 1. Goodish. We need points, not goodish. I can't type down goodish. Thank you. Captain Blue, 5. That'll do. Joke number 1 has managed to get an average of 5.25. Are we going to have a caller this morning, or even a mystery caller on Easter Sunday? If you want, if you're in the UK, because these calls don't cost much nowadays, do they? 07548 884 288 plus 44 if you're international. Or you can call completely free on Skype, Mike at buzz50.com, Skype Mike buzz50.com. Let's do spot the difference, and let's go and have a look at the site. And the idea is something in the room will change. So when we come back, something in this room will have moved, appeared, or disappeared. I'm having a quick look around to see if I know what it's going to be. And then we'll have a look, see whose birthday it is today, and we might even have a look at the international Buzz 50 map. Then we'll come back and we'll do joke number 2 and see if anybody can guess who this voice is.
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Harefield. They're still going.
And what song the words are from. So those of you pretty much has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you, pretty much. Thanks for joining us. I can't ring because my voice is going, says Rubes. That's okay. You could ring and just say, Good morning, buzzers. Right, let's have click here, click there, and you will now, those of you who aren't in the Good Morning Buzzers room, and I know most of you aren't, should now be able to see what we've been talking about and where we are, which is the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Viv Huff has joined us. She's finally dragged herself out of bed and joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Good morning to you. So this is the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. These are all the things people are typing in here. And over this side, we've got a list of the buzzers, including Carrie May, Captain Blue, Pronto, Restless Again, Rubes, the aforementioned Viv Huff, Walligator, Fee, Midnight, Pretty Much, Bookworm 2013, and Singular Witch. Good morning to all of you, and happy Easter to all of you. Birthdays today on Easter Sunday. In the left-hand column, look at all of these. Percy 1, PV 1956, Izzy Cuds, Apilage, our resident poet, Lisa, Cornishman, and Anne 328. Happy birthday to all of you, and we've got a few birthdays tomorrow as well. New members joining us yesterday from all over the world, including Australia. These are them across the top here. Australia, USA, Scotland, Germany, England, Canada, and other, all over the world. All over the world. And if you look on maps, click maps at the top here, it'll center where you are. But you can click world buzzers like this here, or you can scroll in like I did accidentally, and see that we truly have got buzzers from all around the world. And you can even see who's online now, if they've put themselves on the map. And then when we come back, don't forget there is going to be, hopefully, a spot the difference. Something will have moved or changed in some way or another in the room, with a little bit of luck. Right. Oh, it's not easy, is it, this job? I don't know. Let's click on somebody at random. Maybe somebody here. It's Dizzy. Good morning to you, Dizzy. If you want to get yourselves on the Buzz 50 map, just go along to your own profile page, scroll down. Oh, we've got somebody down there in Greece. Who's that? Sue Grrr. And good morning to you. Let's switch back to the site. All I need to do is click here, click there, stop sharing screens. And we should all be back now. Can you spot the difference? It's only just a bit of fun. Something's changed, disappeared, or appeared in the room. And we'll do joke number 2. Joke number 1 managed to get a very respectable, was it only 5.25? I thought it would be higher. We did get a 1 from somebody. Very respectable 5.25. Spot the difference. Mike is sitting on an Easter egg and it's just hatched. Oh, very good, but no. Viv can't reply now. She's dialing Mike's number. We haven't had a call today yet. Who's going to be our Easter caller? Who's going to be the Easter bunny that's going to hop out of the phone and say good morning, buzzers? We're waiting impatiently. A couple of things that you can guess if you like to get 10,000 buzzer points. Who is this internationally famous voice?
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Harefield. They're still going. Don't forget. You know the people 26
Any
years
idea?
old. Still going,
Any idea who that is? Englishman. Chop block missing. Walligator says yes, it was indeed. The spot the difference in the room. Chopping board gone. First said Carrie May. Scorpions joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. So as well, it was somebody who got it first. Yes, the chopping board isn't there. I was trying to stand it up there, but it wouldn't. Kept falling over, so I just leave it lying down. Oh well, that's alive for you. Lead singer from Simply Red says Pronto. No, it's not. Oh, he is Welsh, says Rubes. No, it's not. Can we Google the mystery voice? Says Restless Again. You could try, couldn't you? Tom Jones says Rubes. No. Jonathan Ross says Viv Huff. No. None of those. Prince Harry says Viv Huff. Very amusing. No. Ricky Gervais says Singular Witch. No. Do you want to have a listen to it again?
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Harefield. They're still going. Don't forget. The people.
Right. I'll give you a clue. He's currently an English actor, but he didn't used to be. He's currently an English actor, but he didn't used to be. Who is this?
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Harefield. They're still going.
Any ideas? Is that a good enough clue? I left England years ago, says Rubes. David Essex is Pronto. No, still sounds like Sting to me. It still isn't, Restless Again. It still isn't. It definitely isn't. And we need somebody to try and guess, because we've had it running, I think, for 3 days. It might be 4 days now. What song are these words from? And the words go like this. Tell me, Mr. James, now just what did you accomplish? That note was given to me by Bing Crosby. That mate of Ricky Gervais, the singular witch. No. He looked at the what, says Captain Blue. Ringo Starr, says Wally Gator. Rod Stewart, says Rubes. No, none of those. Nope, Mike, says Fifth Half. This is joke number 2. 5.25 for joke number 1. This is joke number 2. If you don't like it, don't vote high for it. If you like it, vote high for it. I was in Starbucks coffee recently when my stomach started rumbling, and I realized that I desperately needed to break wind, or fart, as it says here. So I've got to read these out. You send them in, I've got to read them out. The place was packed, but the music was really loud, which was good. So to get relief and reduce embarrassment, I timed my breaking wind to the beat of the music. After a couple, are we at primary school? After a couple of songs, I started to feel much better. I finished my coffee and noticed that everybody was staring at me. I suddenly remembered that I was listening to the music on my iPod. Funny. Rubes has voted 3 before she heard the joke, or before we heard the joke, because she's ahead of us down under, well, it's hours ahead. So she gets this broadcast well before we do it, even. It's the F word, says Rubes. Lol. 2, says Vivav. 1, says Singular Witch. 7, says Captain Blue. 4, says Pronto. We've got a big variety of scores here. A 1 through to a 7. 3, says Bookworm. It's an original joke. I haven't heard it before anyway. I certainly haven't read it out before. And a 4 from Midnight. Missed, it says Jeff C. Not reading that one out again. Hard luck. And so joke number 2, mystery song. Somebody's guessed the mystery song. Joke number 1 got 5.25. Joke number 2 got an average of 3.4. No Brester, says Wally Gator. Who is the sender in of the mystery song words? I must tell you, Wally Gator, you'll be able to play the mystery song once this one's gone, because I've got some other words sent in by another buzzer. What was the name of that song? I don't know anyway. No, it wasn't that, was it, Wally? No. Right, so that means that the winning joke is joke number 1. The losing joke is joke number 2. The losing joke was sent in by Pronto. Thanks for sending that in. The winning joke, however, was sent in by Carrie May. Thank you very much, Carrie May, for sending that in. Carrie May, who is with us this morning and is live in the Good Morning Buzzers room. You mean I've guessed the song from next week's mystery? Yes, Restless Again, you're way ahead of it. That's going to be a song next week. How'd you Google and talk at the same time, says Rubes? Who is this? And can we please do...
Well, we actually looked at the chart yesterday at Harefield.
International roll call. I'm going to talk all over this. Tell us where you're from.
The people...
What time it is.
He's still going,
And what the weather's like.
And
then we'll be back 7:30 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning. I'll kick off the international roll call with 7:55 a.m. British summertime in Coleshill, to the east of, I'm going to say to the east of England, to the east of Birmingham. And it's dry and quite bright. Nope, Mike, not gotten yet, says Wally Gator. Great. Somewhere over the rainbow, says Midnight. Have a great day, one and all. Stay safe and happy, says Singular Witch. Pronto's left the room. Sydney, Australia is where Rubes is from. 23, bit cool and rain, 5:55 p.m. Restless Again says it's his show feed. Midnight, says Rubes. 23 is cool, says Singular Witch, ROFL. West of Sydney in the Blue Mountains is where Jeff C is. NSW Australia time is 5:55 p.m. Mali has joined us. Mali IOM, one of the many people I expect that didn't realise that the clocks have gone forward overnight. They haven't. I forgot to tell anyone, so it's my fault. Welcome to you. Thanks for another fantastic night last night from the Mill Radio station from the Isle of Man, playing live in the music room here on Buzz 50, and again tonight from 6 p.m. I didn't realise you've gone forward, says Jeff C. Bognor Regis, West Sussex, UK, 7:56 a.m. Wet, 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 wet. Is that a guess for something? That's Carrie May. We've got Rube saying, hello, Jeff from the mountains. We've got 8:56 a.m. is where Restless Again is. Malmo with two little dots over the O. By the sea, a chilly 6 degrees centigrade. I was having a good look at Malmo yesterday, Restless Again, with Google Maps. And I popped down with Street View and had a look around Malmo. Very, very interesting. Yorkshire, 5.9 degrees, cloudy, 7:56 a.m., says midnight. Just got up, sorry, says Mali. Viv is awfully quiet today, not quite awake, is she? No. Funny, says Jeff C. Wiggles song, Jeff. Oriskany, New York is where Walligator is. It's almost 3 a.m. It's 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 2 degrees centigrade, clear skies. And that's it. We've done Good Morning Buzzers for this Easter Sunday. It's 7:57 a.m. UK time. Lots of people will think it's 6:57 because the clocks have gone forwards here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everything that was sent in. Do send in more jokes, words of wisdom. And we've got words of wisdom today. This is what we finish off with, sent in by a buzzer. And the words of wisdom were sent in by the one and only Walligator. Always saddle your own bronc. And when it throws you, remember that it was your own fault. Always saddle your own bronc. And when it throws you, remember that it was your own fault. So I think that sort of means be responsible for your own actions rather than letting other people do things and then blaming them. So probably very, very, very good words of wisdom from Walligator. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining in. All that remains for me to say is have a great day, a great Easter Sunday, what's left of it, depending on where you are, which side of the world you're on, and good morning, buzzers.